Oh, well. What do we have here? YouTube. What's up, guys? What up, world? It's your boy Mac Life, aka Big Mac, coming at you live and direct from cold, brick ass upstate New York. Yo. I know I said I wouldn't be coming up here during wintertime, especially if it's around I-90, but due to the circumstances of how I had to run, what I needed to do to make up for, this holiday and how it falls in the week. This was necessary. With Super Ego. This was necessary. This is one of the things I was talking about with y'all when I say stepping out the box. This was a jump out the box. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I was really scarce, or I was hesitant, I would say, about taking this load, but nevertheless, we here. We checked in. We backed in. It's one of those shippers where you don't have to open the doors. They open them up from the inside. Cool. Let's work for me. Getting loaded. This load is going to Kissimmee, Florida. Yes, guys, Kissimmee, Florida. I said it. I gotta clean myself up. I'll do that later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Anyway, as I said, this was necessary. During this time of the year. Do I regret it? No. Am I thankful? Yes. Because there was no loads. There was nothing else. There was nothing moving, and a lot of places are still closed due to the holidays and Black Friday. So I actually left out. When we left out? We left out yesterday. We left my mom's yesterday in Virginia. Went to Richmond. Picked up light load. Amazon. Went to Somerset, New Jersey. Delivered last night. They were so backed up at the Amazon in Somerset. I had a 9 o'clock appointment at night, last night, right? They didn't call me to put my trailer in the door till 2 o'clock this morning. And then I didn't get out of there till like 5:30, which I hadn't did a whole 10-hour break by that time because I left out early. I had to be at my pickup in Richmond between the hours of, they said 7 and 11, but I looked up the place. This is why I be telling y'all, look up the shipper or the receiver for yourselves on Google and whatnot. But their hours was completely different from what the hours I got on my load sheet. You know what I'm saying? So, needless to say, I had plenty of time to pick up that last load, which I'm glad I got it out there early because I needed to get moving anyway. It's cold, and had to get the truck together. As y'all can see, bed sheet not even on the damn bed. I ain't did nothing. I ain't unloaded my laundry bag. Nothing. I ain't put nothing up. So we're gonna do that tonight. But like I said, delivered that load. Came up here to What is this? Yen, I don't know if you ever heard it. Yen, Mac, what's this called? Yenpan? Yenpan, New York? Something like that. Yenpan, New York. Like I said, this load is going to Kissimmee, Florida. Mac is whining. I'm assuming Mac got to use the bathroom. Man, when I looked up the weather and everything for out here, man, they said it was snowing and raining and all that nonsense. And listen, right now, because they did a pretty good job clearing it up. But on the way in, man, look here. It's treacherous coming in on 86, I believe I was on. I ain't even have to touch 90, thank God. But anyway, nah, man, it's a fairly clean place, man. They cleaned up everything. You can't see it from here, but they got the salt down from the ground all the way to the door, which is cool. You know, we ain't got time to be slipping and sliding and playing ice capades out here. But I think Mac need to use the bathroom. So this facility's nice, got a little grass area. We're gonna let Mac outside, yo. Come on. Damn. You going the wrong way. He said, fuck you talking about, I'm going the wrong way. Ran right to the grass. Now, man, that boy about to be 8 years old and still squatting like a pup. That's crazy. Come here. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all. Old Bertha, she been doing her thing. Truck still rolling smooth. No issues whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? She doing what needs to be done. We got a new booty. From doing the drop and hook in Evansville, Indiana. Yo, I'm making this video for 2 reasons, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me, y'all gotta adjust my pants. What you doing? This guy, he said, I'm gonna just piss anywhere. Come here. Now you wanna go over there. Go take a doo-doo. Find a tree, sniff it out, do your thing. But nah, y'all, short week, as we talked about in the previous video, knowing how to run. No, look at it, look. Hold on, y'all, this is what I be talking about when I say he's private, see what I mean? Backed into a tree to take a shit. If that ain't one of the most respectful dogs you ever seen, I don't know what to tell y'all. Come on. It's cold as shit. Damn, it's brick. Come on. Huss, 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 huss. Huss, 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 huss. Easy there, big fella. Come on. Oh, we got the red light. Let's hop in. All right, y'all. Let my boy do his thing. So we could do our thing. Yo. Again, it's that time, fellas. Ladies, it's that time. What am I talking about? Whew. Getting your trucks ready. Have you done it? Have y'all done so? And if you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for. Watch out, pup. If you haven't done so, I don't know what y'all waiting for. What the heck is in here? Oh, look at the water. Anyway, what are we talking about, y'all? What are we talking about? We talking about this winter shit. When I got to my mom's Wednesday, went to the store. Before I got in town, there's a Loves and the Pilot. Before I get to my mom's in Newport News, Virginia. Went to the Loves, went inside, got some of that airline antifreeze. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I've mentioned it in the videos. I've showed y'all what it looked like in front of that damn near any truck stop. It's in a black bottle. Airline antifreeze. It prevents your airlines from freezing. You know, you got that, you get water in there. You know what I'm saying? That shit could freeze up. So before I got to my mom's, hit the truck stop up, grabbed me a bottle, and I commenced to, you know, dropping it in my airlines and letting it circulate through, because I knew it was already cold Wednesday, y'all. It was like 40 degrees Tuesday night. It dropped down, and it had been cool and cold that whole Wednesday. And I knew my truck was gonna sit all day, all night Wednesday, all the Thursday. And, you know, I didn't want to give nothing a chance of nothing happening. I don't need no mishaps to prevent me from pulling out Friday morning, which I already knew it was gonna be damn brick come Friday morning. So we went on ahead and prepped the truck before then. You know what I'm saying? We let the air out the airlines and whatnot on the truck and the trailer. Did the airline antifreeze, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, to prevent anything on my airlines from freezing. We threw some diesel doctor, you know what I'm saying, the anti-gel in the fuel tanks to keep the fuel tanks from freezing. But of course, when I got to my mom's, I had half a tank. So I was good on fuel. But you know, if y'all think you're gonna be somewhere, you're gonna be sitting somewhere for, you know, a good minute, and you know it's gonna be cold, you know it's gonna drop below 35, it's good to go ahead and pre-treat your truck. Just like they pre-treat the roads, pre-treat your truck. You know what I'm saying? Get it going, and get it, you know what I'm saying, prep, so that when that time hits, or you have to sit and endure all that brittleness, you know what I'm saying, your truck will be good to go. And in fact, mine was good to go. You know what I'm saying? Everything I done, you know, up until I pulled back out yesterday morning, truck fired right up. You know what I'm saying? Let it sit for a minute. You know, after checking my fluids and whatnot, everything was good. Had a green light, did all my light checks and whatnot. Just, you know, the regular walk around shit. But you know, needless to say, like I said, everything was good to go. Went to our next pickup, got on down the road, and here we are now at this pickup, getting ready to head to Florida. Hopefully it's a little warmer. I heard Florida been in the damn high 30s, low 40s, though, at night. So now that's the direction we're heading to. And at the time, you know, when my dispatch was booking loads, that was the best option to give us a decent rate, or a decent gross, should I say, for the week. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if we could have found anything else, y'all know what I was gunning for. I was gunning for the Frito-Lay from Lynchburg, Virginia to Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That was the plan. Evidently it didn't pop up, it wasn't available, so we had to go with, you know, another plan, which, you know, actually worked out in our favor, because that first load we did, it was a pickup and deliver straight through, which that happened but didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? And then we got this one here, and this one delivers Monday afternoon. So we got a little time to get there. Little over 1,100 miles. We got this one for $3K. Like I said, with other 2 loads that we did, put us at $5K gross shop for the week. I'm not complaining because I knew with the week intel, I just knew that I had to leave out early to make up, you know, for the day's miss. Like I said, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. For those that do, hey, I don't judge, but I know my history, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just respecting the cause, you know what I'm saying? So, whether y'all want to say, oh, well, why'd you go home on things? Listen, I didn't go home on no Thanksgiving Day. I went to my mom's because I knew everything was going to be closed, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the point of sitting on the road when I'm delivering a load in Virginia that's literally an hour away from my mom's, and everything is gonna be closed. Everything closing Wednesday or whatever the case may be. What's the point of me staying out on the road and going to eat at a damn TA or Petro if I don't have to, and if I can go chill with my mom and my siblings for a day or two? Because y'all know what I said before, right? I don't need this specific day to be thankful. I'm thankful for every day. If you know your history, you know. Be thankful for every day. Be thankful for everything that you have, that you come across. Be thankful for even the lessons you got to learn from being hurt, being down, losing something. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful for all that. That's how I look at it. And I can eat good any day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how I see it. But nah, man, it was much needed. You know, got to wash clothes, didn't get a chance to get a haircut, but I got to relax. I got to get out the truck. I got to stretch my legs out. Me and Little Mac, we got to chill. You know what I'm saying? And not think about the truck, not talk about the truck, not nothing. I wanted to do a video, but I'm not getting ready to put my moms and my siblings and all that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my brother, but not my sister and all that. Nah. Because somebody say something, I'm going to click off. You know what I mean? But anyway, enjoyed that time, you know. Enjoyed some good old oxtail. Yo, I don't care what nobody say. Year after year, right? Mind y'all, I only get to eat banana pudding and sweet potato pie once a year. I don't eat it often. And I only eat 2 people's banana pudding. It's my older sister and my mom. Sweet potato pies, my mom. That's it. But it's something about my mom's collard greens, yo. She make it with some type of sausage. And the best thing I could say about her collard greens, they got a hint of sweetness, right? It's not overbearing. It's not enough, like too little. That shit is just right. My moms will make you want to eat your greens, your vegetables. I promise you. Whether she season them right or however she do it, I don't never complain about her collard greens, her potato salad, her stuffing or dressing, as some of y'all will call it. My sister mac and cheese, bomb, yo. But anyway, like I said, you know, I got to enjoy that time with them, you know, and just talk about everything else except for the truck. Y'all all need that break outside the truck, and when you get that break outside the truck and you get to be around family, enjoy every minute. Be thankful for it, Joe. Be thankful for it. I'm definitely am. I got robbed too. Moms and sis hit me up. Got paid early. I don't know about y'all, but Super Ego was like, we don't want the drivers to be mad, so we doing everything now. And that was Wednesday. Next thing I know, late Wednesday night, Thursday morning, clink, clink, I got paid. And I was like, damn, they weren't playing, for real. But I'm thankful, y'all. I'm thankful. I'm thankful, like I said, every day. I'm thankful that I get to breathe another day. I'm thankful that I get to, do what I love, which is drive. I'm thankful that I get to bring y'all, the one-on-one content, and just this whole trucking thing, this whole trucking life. And I'm just thankful to be able to keep, pushing, y'all. One other thing I wanted to talk about, y'all, and it involves trucking, and it involves a specific company. It's not Super Ego. They start with an S. And I'm going to say it, Swift. Now, before I even get into the topic of Swift, I'm going to say this. It's not all drivers at Swift. I'm not even calling out a driver at Swift, even though one is next to me. Y'all ever seen them videos and they be like, blink twice if you need help? How they do it, y'all? But I don't know, man. He might even be able to hear me right now, but he's sitting right here to the right of me, y'all. And he's looking dead ahead, hands folded, like he's nervous, yo. That's crazy work, you know what I'm saying? But listen, the reason why I wanted to not make this video about that, but touch on this subject, let me tell y'all something. It's an empty parking lot. It's just me and him, right? And I'm sending this message out to Swift, period. If you don't train your men and women correctly, somebody's gonna pay. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be costly, irreplaceable, unfixable, whatever you want to call it. If you don't train your drivers correctly, it's gonna be all bad. And when I'm saying that by saying this, y'all, when I pulled in to check in to get my door assignment, this young gentleman was backing into his dock, right? He's in 4, I'm in 3. And when I pulled around, he was doing this thing, so I backed up. Listen, y'all, and this goes to everybody, man. You see somebody setting up to do their back up, man, stop, you know what I'm saying? So they got the room to do what they need to do. They can build their confidence and, get into that spot or dock or whatever they doing. And that's what I did. But I'm noticing that time is going by, and I'm like, yo, it's a whole lot of time going by, my boy. And I'm waiting to go around so I could go check in. Before I know it, 20, 25, almost 30 minutes to went by. And I'm like, you know what? Hold on. No. I got to go around you, my boy. I got to go around you. So he stopped at one point, and I went around, you know what I'm saying, to what y'all see behind me, you know what I'm saying, to go check in. And I was like, yo, man, dude having a hard time outside. He was like, bro, that's every Swift driver that comes here. They literally said, this shipper said that the last driver from Swift that came took 45 minutes to back into a dock. Listen, guys, I know, and listen, I'm not talking down on this gentleman. I'm not talking down on nobody, because we all been there. We all had to learn how to back in, you know what I'm saying, to a dock. We all been there. We all fucked up. There was nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying, and doing this back end maneuver and none of that shit. But if you don't get the proper training, if you don't have the hours or however your training program goes, if y'all not doing exactly what y'all supposed to do, if you're not getting the reps in, yo, shit can go bad fast. And for my mans to be trying to back in door 4 with nobody around, no trailer in door 5 or none of that, and you having a hard time in this open space, you either need some more training, or if I could make a suggestion, and it's something that I did, even though I had a first phase trainer and a second phase trainer, I would pick times where I could go to a truck stop, a parking lot or something, and I could get a back in there real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get something in. Let me get, you know what I'm saying? The way my trainers trained me, the way they brought me up, can't thank them enough, yo. I've trained middle of the night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, first thing, dead sleep. Wait, because you got back into this door, because it's going to happen in trucking. You're going to get to your receiver. You're going to go to sleep. They're going to call you whatever time you got to wake up out sleep and, you know what I'm saying? And you got to do your thing. You got to go to work. You know what I mean? But to be wide awake and to do what he did, that's scary, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I'm saying, if you from Swift and you watching this video and y'all having a hard time, which I know it's not all of y'all, so I'm not judging y'all by no means. And like I said, I'm not talking shit. All I'm saying is, all I'm suggesting is, if you having a hard time doing your backing into a dock, while you driving throughout your route, you need to make some type of time to go find a space or a truck stop with some empty spots that's off in the back or whatever, and get a quick session in. That's what I did. Honestly, that's what I did. I swear, I found truck stops. I found, you know what I'm saying, spots where I had like 5, 6 spots that was wide open, and I got my session in. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see what I need to work on. Let me see if I'm overturning, underturning, if I'm not getting my truck back underneath that trailer in time. All that. I'm not afraid to pull forward and correct my mistakes. I'm not afraid to do my snake maneuver, pulling forward, you know what I'm saying, so that I can back in between them lines, you know what I mean? Even my setup, learning your setups, you know, all that practice needs to happen in order to get better. Reps, repetition, it has to happen, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, this time of year, wintertime, it ain't good trying to damn back into these spots, because you're going to get to some spots that's going to be snowed out. You ain't going to be able to see them lines, or you're not going to be able to get in that spot because there may be ice underneath that snow. That's just going to create a whole nother headache for you. Holler if you hear me. Ah! But anyway, that's what it is, man. That's my suggestion. That's my word of advice to any Swift driver, you know, brother or sister. You know, I salute you for being out here regardless, you know, trying and doing your thing. But, you know, like I said, man, if you're having trouble, hey, ask another driver, you know what I'm saying? Get some type of advice, or like I said, find you some room to get some more practice in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and say practice make perfect. They damn sure don't. But practice to get you better. Practice will definitely get you better. You know what I'm saying? So take that with a grain of salt, man. But anyway, y'all, we got to get off here. We need to put these clothes up. Mac is laying on my damn hoodie. You want a hoodie too? Oh, don't move now. I was gonna show you. Look. Sit down, laying on the blanket. I'm gonna lay on your hoodie, Pops. You got my stench. Hey, it's all good. But anyway, man, I just wanted to tap in, man, let y'all know what the TikTok was, man. If you need to get at me, holler at me. Still going through it a little bit, man. Still got to get back to the Midwest and, you know, prepare for some things, prepare for service. But we still pushing, one day at a time, getting our rest. You know what I'm saying? Writing everything down, putting it in front of us, making it happen, y'all. Y'all know how it go, man. Y'all know how it go. Stay focused, stay devoted, find your purpose, have a plan, execute it. Pray about it. But if you're going to pray to God about it, you better be willing to put the work in. Put the work in. Put the work in. You got to put the work in. Sometimes, let me say this, y'all. You may get with a company like Super Ego, BF Prom, whoever. And you're going to go through some things like what me and Adrian was talking about the other day. Like, you're going to go through a lot of things in the company. And it almost seemed like to get paid, you got to take some licks. And it's licks that shouldn't be, but it's almost seemed like those licks are inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Or you may be able to find a company that does right by you, but you don't get everything that you want. But here, you got a company over here, you could get what you want, but you got to take these licks. It's crazy how it works. And the only thing I could sum it up to say is get there, accept it, adjust, keep moving. If not, hey, if you got to step on to the next, step on to the next. Like my guy said, I don't have to be here. I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving y'all the chance. In the words of my boy Adrian. And I agree with him 100%. If you don't have to be here, you don't have to be here. But at the end of the day, you got to know what's working for you, what's not going to work. Some guys don't like bouncing around from company to company, which is completely understandable. And my mom's always taught me, at least give that company 6 months to a year before you keep bouncing around, because the next company gonna look at that resume and see how many companies you've been with inside of a year or 2 years. And then they're gonna look at you like, you might be a liability. You might like bouncing around from company to company. You done had 4 or 5 trucking company jobs in the last year or two. That ain't good. That ain't no good. But if it has to happen, so be it. Or just make a better decision next time you're looking at another company. You know, either way it goes, guys. No company out here is perfect. You're gonna take your licks out here. Just be ready to go through it. Accept, adjust, adapt, all that goodness. Make it work for you. Whatever you got to do, by all means, by any means, make it work for you, yo. Make it work for you. We're going to get off here, man. It's your boy Mac Life, man, a.k.a. Big Mac. Y'all know how you know my videos, man. Y'all stay cool like water. Know that Jesus loves you. But talk to that man on any day, not just a bad day, man. Y'all keep your wheels down and shine side up. But of always, keep it between the mustard and that mayo so you can get to the lettuce. We out, y'all. Cheer.